Imi lo ngiphuthuma kamakhelwane kuthiwa hayi hambuke la khulu kaSibanibani anginikeze amabhodlela awu-2 ngitshela ukuthi amabhodlela.
New day, new drama in South Africa. According to new reports, Musa Mseleku's Firth wife gets drunk and has a miscarriage, and she is reportedly an alcohol addict. Like this video as you watch. Musa Mseleku, the famous businessman in South Africa, the reality TV star, and polygamy, in the eyes of the public for many years. He is known for his controversial marriage to many women. His personal life is often very interesting. However, one of his most disturbing family life is the challenges facing his fifth wife, which many are knowing for her struggles with addiction, personal shock, and emotional battles. Recently, the news about its struggles of alcohol addiction, abortion, and its unhealthy mechanisms that were informed of it, all added to the complex and public nature of the dynamics of the Musa family. Musa's fifth wife often gained in the public spot due to her relationship with him, initially her attention when she joined the Mseleku family. As with other wives and multi-wives, it has become part of a family dynamic that was already subject to scrutiny by both the media and the public. However, her life soon became her own story, full of challenges and complications. Reports indicate that it deals with addiction problems for some time, especially the dependence of alcohol. Although her relationship with Musa has been described as loving and supportive, the effect of addiction on her life may cause great stress on her and her family. Alcoholism is often a deep personal struggle, and for many, an invisible battle remains difficult to understand from the outside. Musa Mseleku, despite his deep participation in the lives of his wives, faced criticism of his role in managing the dynamics of the family. It is not uncommon for you to become a patriarch in a multi-wives family mired in the complexities of dealing with different relationships with each wife, especially when addiction and personal crises are playing. While the details surrounding Musa's fifth wife aborting are still somewhat clear, the loss was widely reported as a devastating experience for her and her family. Abortion is shocking in any family, but when it is associated with alcohol, emotional losses can be overwhelming. Reports claim that abortion occurred after a period of heavy drinking, and some have suggested that alcohol could have contributed to the tragic event. Although accurate conditions are still unconfirmed, the relationship between its addiction and abortion raised a lot of conversation. People expressed their concerns about their ongoing conflicts with drug use, and many asked about the support system they have. In the world of addiction, many people find themselves participating in a devastating behavior in an attempt to deal with emotional pain. Abortion, especially in such a general context, can be an incentive for the increasing emotional distress, pushing someone who is already struggling with addiction to search for consolation in harmful ways. For Musa, this loss is likely to have a difficult period of thinking. Although he is always sure that his family is based on love and understanding, the complications of addiction and personal tragedy may have been tested until his patience and solution. Alcohol addiction is a pill that has long-term effects, not only on the individual but on the relationships around them. The struggle of Musa Mseleku with the dependency of alcohol was a conversation for some time, with a lot of speculation about how addiction affects her relationship with her husband, her children, and her wives. Alcohol addiction can often be a way for individuals to numb emotional pain or avoid facing difficult facts. It can also be aggravated by external pressures, such as the general audit faced by people in the world of entertainment and reality. The pressure may be part of a multi-wives family, where multiple wives participate, has created an environment in which alcohol has become a confrontation mechanism. Despite the surrounding details, her addiction is not widely discussed. It is clear that this issue has strongly affected her life. Some reports indicate that it has passed moments of self-awareness and remorse for its addiction. But like many in similar situations, the addiction cycle is not easily broken. The Mseleku family, especially Musa, often appeared on television, where they shared their lives with viewers in a raw and sometimes uncomfortable. The dynamic was filmed between Musa and his wives, especially with his fifth wife, as one of the mutual love and respect, but behind the scenes, things are more complicated. Musa Mseleku is famous for his public advertisements about the love of his wives, and he often talks about his desire to see them succeed and be happy. However, The losses suffered by alcoholism and personal conflicts on any family, especially polygamy, can be enormous. There are concerns about the level of support that is provided to his fifth wife in dealing with her addiction. Is the love that Musa really expresses enough to help her recover, or does it shorten when he faces the tremendous challenges of addiction and personal shocks? While Musa tried to support his wives in their individual conflicts, the entire family structure, with many of his moving parts, could be a source of comfort and pressure. As for Musa's fifth wife, dealing with alcohol addiction in the midst of polygamy marriage and under the weight of the public has undoubtedly doubled her difficulties. Looking at the prominent nature of the Mseleku family, the media's interest in the fifth wife of Musa was a source of support and rule. Public eye often inflates personal conflicts, which can lead to additional pressure for the individuals concerned. Since Musa's fifth wife has become a subject of public discussion, her battle with alcohol addiction has gained more attention, which makes it difficult for her to recover without a judgment. Some see it as a victim of its circumstances, with the stress of living in a multi-wives family, the challenges of dealing with the loss of a child, and the weight of addiction that contributes to its ordeal. Others criticized her behavior, and they referred to her addiction without looking at the basic issues that might have prompted her to the bottom of this difficult path. Either way, its complexity sheds light on the conflicts faced by a lot of addiction and the importance of support systems in overcoming such challenges. Despite the darkness of addiction and tragedy, there is always hope for recovery. Although the journey may be long and risky, it is possible for individuals to restore control of their lives with the correct support. Musa Mseleku's fifth wife, like many others, has the ability to overcome her struggles and rebuild her life. However, this process will require a mixture of professional assistance, self-awareness, and a supportive environment. For Musa, the question remains whether he and his family are ready to face this challenge together. Will the love that he announces to his wives will be sufficient to provide strength and heal his fifth wife that she needs desperate? Or is the continuous pressures of addiction, tragedy, and public scrutiny that prevents her from finding the peace you deserve? Musa's fifth wife struggles with alcohol addiction, sudden miscarriage, and her continuous battle with addiction shed light on the complexities of living a general life in the context of polygamy marriage. Her story is the story of pain, loss, and flexibility, a reminder that even those who seem to have everything can face some of the most difficult challenges in life. As the family advances forward, it is clear that the road to recovery will not be easy, but with love, understanding, and professional support, there is hope that it will overcome its addiction and find peace. For Musa and his family, this trip will be just another chapter in complex but convincing life. Whether it will appear stronger than these experiences or not, but there is one certain thing: the path will require a huge strength and design.